Importing clothing from Vietnam to the United Kingdom, a complete compliance and customs guide. Introduction: Importing clothing from Vietnam to the UK. Importing clothing and textiles from Vietnam into the United Kingdom presents a strong commercial opportunity for UK retailers, fashion brands, and distributors seeking high-quality manufacturing at competitive costs. Vietnam has become a global apparel hub, offering scale, technical capability, and consistent quality. However, to realize these benefits, importers must navigate customs procedures, product compliance requirements, valuation rules, and preferential tariff claims with care and precision. The UK-Vietnam trade relationship and preferential access. The United Kingdom and Vietnam are linked through the UK-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement, which allows qualifying garments to enter the UK at reduced or zero duty rates. These preferential rates can deliver significant cost savings compared to standard duties, but they are not applied automatically. Importers must demonstrate that goods meet the agreement's rules of origin and must hold valid origin evidence at the time of import. Understanding rules of origin and proof requirements. To benefit from preferential duty, clothing must be sufficiently produced or processed in Vietnam in line with the agreement's origin rules. This typically requires that key manufacturing steps take place in Vietnam and that non-originating materials remain within permitted limits. Importers must hold either a valid statement on origin from the exporter or maintain robust importers' knowledge supported by detailed production and sourcing records. Product compliance and legal responsibilities in the UK. UK importers are legally responsible for ensuring that clothing placed on the market complies with UK safety and consumer protection laws. This includes meeting textile labelling requirements, ensuring fibre composition is accurately declared in English, and confirming that garments do not pose safety risks. Special attention is required for children's clothing and nightwear, where safety standards are particularly strict. Chemical restrictions and market surveillance obligations. Textiles imported into the UK must also comply with UK REACH regulations, which restrict certain chemicals and substances. Importers should obtain test reports from suppliers confirming compliance and retain these as part of their technical documentation. In addition, importer identification details must be clearly displayed on products or packaging so that authorities and consumers can identify the responsible UK entity. Customs classification and tariff accuracy. Accurate customs classification under the UK trade tariff is essential, as it determines duty rates and regulatory requirements. Clothing classification depends on factors such as construction method, garment type, and intended wearer. Incorrect classification can result in duty underpayments, penalties, and clearance delays. Importers should maintain detailed product specifications and seek formal rulings where classification is uncertain. Customs valuation and import VAT considerations. Customs value forms the basis for calculating both import duty and import VAT. The declared value must reflect the true transaction value of the goods, adjusted to include relevant costs such as freight and insurance up to the UK border. Import VAT is typically charged at the standard rate, but VAT-registered businesses can use postponed VAT accounting to declare and recover import VAT through their VAT return rather than paying it upfront. Filing customs declarations using Customs Declarations UK. Accurate customs declarations are critical for lawful importation and smooth clearance. The Customs Declarations UK platform provides a structured, intuitive way for businesses to submit import declarations directly to HMRC's Customs Declaration Service. Importers begin by setting up their business profile, including EORI and VAT details, before creating declarations through a guided, step-by-step workflow. Submitting declarations and claiming preference. Within the platform, importers enter shipment details, customs value information, country of origin, and preferential treatment claims under the UK-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement where applicable. Built-in validation checks highlight errors or inconsistencies before submission, reducing the risk of rejection or delay. Once submitted, The declaration generates a movement reference number, enabling goods to be released efficiently. Conclusion: building a compliant import program. Importing clothing from Vietnam can deliver long-term commercial value when supported by strong compliance practices. By understanding preferential trade rules, ensuring product compliance, applying accurate valuation, and filing correct customs declarations through Customs Declarations UK, businesses can build efficient, audit-ready import operations that support sustainable growth in the UK market. Filing your customs declaration is now frictionless, smoother, more reliable, and swift with customs declarations. For more information, please visit our website www.customs-declarations.uk.